Good morning. You all know the drill. Come on, say with me. Wake up and win, wake up and win, wake up and win. Good morning. Listen, it is a Freedom Friday. And on Freedom Fridays, we encourage you not only to get free, but live free and stay free. That's our motto. Get free, live free, and most definitely stay free. Listen, this morning's Wake Up and Win Word is part two. Part two of yesterday's Wake Up and Win Word. Now, yesterday we talked about making sure to seize the moment. But in addition to seizing the moment, what's also important is that you're ready for when the moments come. That you're ready for when the moments come. Now, we're back at the wall, which means we're going to give you a little historical note about Wake Up and Win. I was in a meeting one time, and this is about being ready. This is about being ready for the moment that we're going to seize, right? So I'm in a meeting, and I had already determined, let me say this, let me back up. I had already determined that Wake Up and Win was going to be more than just a chant, a morning mindset chant, but that it was going to be a business. And so I started putting some things together and really began to not reframe, but reimagine what Wake Up and Win would really be over time. So I'm in a meeting, and while I'm in this meeting, I'm on a panel. Actually, I'm on a panel. So I'm in the front room in a meeting with several other people, right? And at this point, I would do the Wake Up and Win chant. Wake up and win, wake up and win, wake up and win. Ah! I would do that on my stories, right? My Insta stories. And I had a little following. People got used to hearing me say it. And so I'm in this meeting, and there's a gentleman. He's talking about, I'm not really sure of what he's talking about. I can't remember. But what I do remember very clearly hearing him say in this meeting, well, you should talk to Najuma. Najuma has this thing that she does, this Wake Up and Win chant that she does in the mornings. And she's encouraging people to, who've been through difficulties, to get up, wake up, and to win. Najuma, tell them about Wake Up and Win. Now, mind you, I'm on the panel for something totally different. I'm not ready to talk about the business or where I'm taking Wake Up and Win. But I was ready. Now, I'm not suggesting that every moment I've always been ready. I've had lots of moments where I wasn't ready. But this particular moment, I was ready. And I've learned over the years, over time, to if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, right? And that's basically what we're talking about. But let me finish. So I look over, and I'm actually quite surprised that he would mention that in this meeting, because that's not what we were there to talk about. But I took a deep breath. I said, well, since you asked, let me tell you what it's all about. And I proceeded to kind of give my little spiel. I was not ready, in a sense, to, like, really talk publicly about Wake Up and Win and my plans and my dreams and my hopes and my ideas. But I had been working on it. I had been working on it. I had been writing notes. I had a notebook full of notes and ideas and things of that nature. And so I was ready to talk about it because I had written some things down. I had taken my ideas and put them on paper. I had, in the words of the Bible, taken my vision and wrote it down. um, and so what allowed me to seize the moment and talk up about Wake Up and Win, even in a space that I didn't come and talk about Wake Up and Win, and really wasn't prepared to have the discussion because that's not what I was there to talk about. I had prepared a whole another conversation, but because I was prepared with the information, I was able to pivot and go right into talking about Wake Up and Win and framing it in a way that it made sense for that conversation. What am I saying to you? Get your ideas out of your head. Get your vision out of your head. Get your dream out of your head. Get your magnificent idea out of your head and write it on a piece of paper. Write it in your tablet. Put it on something that makes sense so that when the moment comes that you are not ready because that's not what you're there for, but you're ready because you have been writing it out. You have been thinking it through beyond just being in your head about what it is you want to do. So I take my clients through a process, and this is also good for those who are. This is good for anything, right? Um, and I push my clients on getting really clear about what you do, why you do it, who you want to do it with, and what's the outcome or the results that you want to experience. I take my clients through that process because a lot of times people want to start a business or they want to, you know, sometimes even in my case, launch a ministry, right? Or, things of that nature. Or even they want personal development because most of my clients are personal mastery clients. Um, yeah, personal mastery kinds of class. So I coach on personal mastery. What are the things that you need to work on for yourself, right? And so I take people through this process because oftentimes we'll have ideas, dreams, visions here, and we know what we're thinking about, but you do have to be able to articulate it. We know what we're thinking about, but you do have to be able to articulate it in a way that it makes sense beyond your brain, beyond your head. So I want to encourage you. Seize the moment, yes, but even if you're not ready, you can be ready by taking your ideas, your dreams, your thoughts outside of your brain. Put them on paper, put it in a tablet, and have a sense of what it is you want to do or doing. Have a sense of who you want to work with or who you're working with. Have a sense of what kind of impact or results are you making or you do want to make. I was talking with an organization that wanted me to come in and do some consulting with them. And I asked a question about their statistics. Because they had mentioned they didn't have any evaluation or any evaluation. I'm sorry. And so I asked them several questions, and I said, "That's your evaluation. It's not difficult to collect evaluation, but you do have to ask certain questions to get the evaluation, to get the numbers, so you can know what your results have been, the impact you're making, the influence you're making, whatever the case may be." And so they were not ready, but after that conversation, they became ready just in case it came up. I tell people all the time, you never know who you're going to be talking to. You never know the moment you're talking to someone that can, grant you the money to launch your business. You never know when you're talking to someone who can take your idea, your dream, your vision to someone, they can elevate to someone who can make a decision. So be ready to articulate your ideas. Be ready to articulate your dream. Be ready to articulate your vision. So that way, when the moment comes, you can lean in, as we talked about yesterday, but you're also ready to talk. You're ready to share. You're ready to give some sense of detail that will make the difference between the spur of the moment, in the moment opportunity, going to another level, or an in the moment opportunity for funding, or an in the moment opportunity for connection, right? Someone say, "Oh, wow, I know someone who can help you. Let me get them on the phone, or let me give you this number. Call them, say this, do that." Right? So the best way to seize the moment, yes, lean in, as we talked about yesterday, but lean in, check this out, with readiness. Lean in with readiness. So I want to encourage you, as I would encourage any client of mine, to take time to get your dreams, your hopes, your ideas, your vision, even if you can't fully work on it right now, get it out of your head and write out or write down or prepare a statement of what it is you do, what it is you want to do, how do you do it, how do you want to do it, with whom do you do this thing with, Or who do you want to do this thing with? How much is it costing? Or how much do you expect it to cost? And write all those things out. And what is your, at the end of the day, what's your end result? What's your end game? What do you want the outcome to be? What do you want the results to be? I put up on my Insta stories last night um, that that what I'm looking for right now is results disrespectfully. Results disrespectfully. I want disrespectful results as it relates to my workout trend, as it relates to my workout regimen right now. My goal, what I want to see happen, is disrespectful results. Yeah, that's it. I want to be I want my results to be so disrespectful. So listen, but if I'm gonna get up and get out there and go win, I have to be I have to at least have a sense of what I'm doing. So even my workout, y'all. And I'm not just saying this to brag. I'm just saying it because I've learned that this works. Even my workout plans, I have a book and I write out what I'm gonna do. The week of, or the day before, or something like, or whatever, something like that. So I write those things out because I understand what I want to see happen. I want to experience. And so I make it a habit to write things out, write the thought, the concept, the idea, get it out of my brain and get it on some paper. So be ready to seize the moment. Be ready to lean in, but be ready with a sense of readiness. Be prepared to lean in, to be able to articulate your hopes, your dreams, your ideas, your concept. Be ready to articulate how it is you want to win in this life. Be ready to articulate what's your end game. What's the results that you want to see happen? What's the impact or influence you want to make? Write all that stuff down. And don't do it tomorrow. Don't do it next week. When you finish watching, some of you are watching the replay, some of you are on live. But those that are watching the replay, when you finish watching this, even you, take a minute, 5 minutes, and write down those things, right? Because that's going to help you. You know how we do, to get up, get out there, and go win. So thank you for being tuned into the Wake Up and Win show, and tuning into our Wake Up and Win word for today, which is seize the moment and be ready, right? So thank you for being tuned in. Those that are watching live, thank you to those that are watching the replay of this. Make sure to like and share. Make sure to like and share. Also, make sure to click on, look at me knocking my glasses. Click the little button and subscribe, because I want you to watch this journey. I want you to watch the journey of our show. I want you to watch this show go to another level. Um, and I'm learning things every day. I'm learning something new about this live broadcast process. So, and also after we're done, and we're gonna be done in just a moment, I'm gonna challenge you, right? This is a personal mastery step, actually. When you get off, do not rush off. Don't rush off and do the next thing. Pause and go through the questions that we gave you, right? What do you want to do? What do you do? How do you want to do it? How are you doing it? With whom do you want to do this with? Who are you already doing it with? What is the cost of this? What's it costing you? Count up the cost, the Bible says. And what's the impact or results that you want to make, or what's the impact or results you are making? Take a minute, pause, focus, write all those answers down. Then you can run off and enjoy your day. But pause and take time and do that one little assignment, that one little step. I promise you, getting clarity on all that will help you go to the next level. All right? So, again, in the description below is the Linktree link. You can you can hit one of the tabs and do some Win With Me coaching, because I am a personal mastery coach. Or you can click the link to register for the Win Experience, because there is an experience coming on May 28th, an event coming on May 28th. We're going to have a few speakers. We're going to do some activities to help you win, to help you win. So click the link below, register for the Win Experience. And this first one is for the ladies. Let me say that, I'm sorry, gentlemen. The first win experience is for our ladies. So it's Women Ignite Now. Women Ignite Now, just for this one. And then we're going to do Warrior Ignite Now for the brothers. And then we're going to bring you all together. So we're going to do two separate events. The first one is Woman Ignite Now. The second one is going to be Warrior Ignite Now. And then we're going to bring them together. So this first one on May 28th is for the ladies. Sorry, gentlemen. Woman Ignite Now, May 28th. Click the link in the link tree below and register. We want to see you there May 28th. And yeah, and subscribe. Share. All right? So get up, let's get out there, and let's go win. Y'all have a great day. We appreciate you, and we want to see you win. We out, y'all. Peace.